number 2. Car vlog number 2. I just got everything. I got my gas. I pissed. Now we're gonna go get some Dunkin'. I don't know where it's at. Ugh. I need like 2 phone stands. I do not like looking down at my lap while driving. It scares the hell out of me. Woo. Whew. Gas station was packed. Coffee ordered while we're at the light. Nice. Definitely a 6 hundo. I don't know what it is. Looks like a Gixxer. Gixxer CVI. I can tell by the ass. But his original stock light was not on, so I couldn't tell for sure. Usually that's how I can tell is by the tail light. Tail light and side fairings. Of course the name, but like I mean just the design of the side fairings usually. Just because I have particular styles that I like. I like Yamaha and I like Ninja because I like the lines. I like the shape and everything. So, yeah. Good morning. I have a pickup order for Jess.
Alright, got it. Put up.
Thank you. smells like weed. Oh, yep. The dispensary is right here. That's smart. Imagine hitting up the dispo and Dunkin'. Ooh. Look at this. This is the LEDs on the tire. That's really neat. I like. Hope you guys are having a good week. I'm so happy to have my car back. I'm so happy that it's doing the skirt. The sponges no longer hurt. Thank you. Your hair is so beautiful.
Is that all you had?
Yep. You too. She had like bright orange hair. It's so pretty. Whoa, shit. There's a curb right there. Yeah, damn. I hope my back tire is okay. It probably has a lot of scuffs in it. That's the one that gets me a lot. That one in the right front. Do people not just order coffee at Dunkin'? Or maybe she was just asking out of consideration. I don't know. Either way. Yay, coffee! Now In and Out breakfast burger. Restarting the song because I like it. Breakfast burger, breakfast burger. Thank you guys for watching my video, my nonsensical video. I plan on doing a few activities this week, some small ones, but nonetheless vlogging them. Maybe I'll get enough money to be able to go buy some pumpkins from Home Goods. Yay! Oh wow! Damn, there's like a whole lineup of like all these nice muscle cars, like Mustangs, Chevelles, Camaros. I don't know what that was about, but it's nice. coffee. That's what it's a trolley coffee co. So I wonder if there's just like a trolley and they like serve coffee on it, kind of like the Polar Express, but adult and all year-ish, I guess. Or I don't know, like a train. I don't know. Oh man, it's so beautiful out. I hope everyone's having a good day. Thank you as always for watching my videos. I love y'all. I appreciate it. You're wonderful. Don't forget it. It's a sticker. I'm trying to figure out what it is. It's so abstract. Oh, it's a dog. it feels like. It happens though. That happens in business. You got your up and downs, but they made it through. And they're even better now. I'm sure there's someone out there who's probably like, no, they suck. I like them. I've had better luck with them than anybody else. Actually, I have problems with the Wi-Fi when I am streaming a lot and stuff, like a lot of, you know, whatever, bandwidth or whatever the hell I use. But other than that, I don't have any issues with them. I love them. Yay, burger! And go home with my doggies, and we're gonna make content. Excited. Today's a good day. Surgery and then my rent. But who knows, maybe this month I blow up on everything and boom, my social media is boom. Lots of vlogs though. Lots of talking, lots of yip yapping. Just prepare. So many dragonflies. I like breakfast sandwiches or like burritos, like heartier things.
Hi, how are you?
Good morning, how are you?
Doing well.
Can I get a double protein style?
Would you like onion on that?
Yeah, can you do double whole grilled onion?
Okay.
And that'll be it.
Just the burger today?
Yes, please.
Well, you can get this in my car, taking it to go.
To go, please.
It's going to be $5.78.
Thank you. Oh, first one. Okay, thank you. First window. I never know. Sometimes it's the first, sometimes it's the second.
Hi, how are
Good morning.
you? Have a double with extra whole grilled onion protein style.
Yep.
All right, so it's going to be $5.78, please.
Thank you. South Park reference if you don't get it. Sorry. I love y'all. For real, for real. I'm just grateful. I feel like I've always been grateful, right? But since the stream with the legal issues, like, if I didn't get that paid, then I would have been homeless. And it's not that. It was just a whole fucking situation. So now I'm like so grateful, so grateful, even more times 10 billion, and then even more because you guys are the ones that made that happen. I'm so grateful to have the community team of people that I do behind me. I've never had that before in my life, and it feels good. It feels good. I can say for sure it feels good. I've never really had a good support system, but I feel like I do now, and it makes you feel unstoppable. And you know, some people don't have that, but you got to build it yourself. Stop focusing on other people that have it. You know, don't be like, oh, I don't have that, and they do, blah, blah. Stop doing that. Focus on building yourself one, because you need one that's more specific to you, not the one that other people have, okay? Some people, it looks like they have a support system, but they really don't. You don't know how deep that support system really runs, so don't focus on what others have versus what you don't have. Focus on what you can make for yourself, what you can have, etc., what you want, you know, because if you want a support system, you deserve to have it, and you can make one. But a lot of times, people don't even know you need help, and how are you going to build a support system when you can't even let people know that you need help, you know? And a lot of people, they have a level of shame when asking for help, because they think it shows that they're weak, and blah, blah. I have no shame, and I will always ask for help, because especially with my joints, I need help, like, or I die. And at this point in my life, I used to be super hyper independent, and I am, but I'm trying to ask for help more, because I do need help, and the only way I can accomplish these big goals of mine is to get help from people. And I don't take anything bad against, like, me needing help from people, you know? Yeah. I wouldn't be here in my life without the people on my stream. Even physically, like, they've all helped me a lot with my physical health and ideas and pushing me along and everything like that. Just motivating me and keep hyping me up. I'm always, like, the hype man, so usually that's, like, what I do for other people. So it's funny, it's very weird to have it for me. I'm not used to having people do that for me, but it feels so nice, and it feels lovely. It makes me feel unstoppable. Even when my joints make me feel like it's stopping me, I feel very unstoppable because of the hype team behind me. But I built that because I was my own hype team. You know, people would probably look in now and see my community and be like, wow, I wish I had that. But I was alone for quite a few years. I really had to figure out why I was drawing in the wrong people and how I was drawing in the wrong people. Like, what was I doing, you know? And it doesn't mean you're always doing something wrong, but maybe it's something you're not doing, like putting down boundaries. And so I had to be alone for a bit, figure out my shit. And then once I started practicing better boundaries and loving myself more and knowing I deserve better treatment and not letting people treat me less than and everything, then things changed. I started finding my community, people who really believed in me, people who wanted to help me, people who want to see me succeed, and they see, like, the odds that I have against me, and they help me out. Because for a bit, there was everything against me, and the community is the only reason why things have just slightly been off my shoulders, and I can't thank you guys enough, and I think everyone deserves this, you know? And I had so many people in the beginning when I started my TikTok thing, they're like, you need to start streaming, and I was like, I don't really know if I'm, like, I always think games, you know, I'm not much of a video gamer. I like video games, but that's not my main thing. I like to cook, I like to go out places and explore, I like to chat with y'all, you know? And a lot of people come in, they're like, you need to do more gameplay, you need to do more of this. No, I don't need to do anything, because I'm not trying to attract the gameplay people, to be honest. The gameplay people don't want to listen to me yap. Some of them do, but not all of them. So it's a little annoying when people do that, because I don't want to be like everyone else. I want to do my own thing and what makes me happy. And games, the ADHD, I cannot sit there for hours on end just playing video games. I cannot. I can barely sit there for an hour. It's like I have to force myself to play video games so you guys won't have video games. But most of my crowd is not video game people. So at this point, I don't care to force that. And gameplay isn't always what gets you the people. People think it is, but it's not. So I'm just kind of doing my own thing and proving that. Thank you. You too. Proving that, you know, you can do your own thing. Figure out your own strategy. figure out what you want to do, and you'll get there. You just got to believe it and keep going forward with it. Because if you don't believe it, then you're going to make excuses. You're going to let the downfalls really get you down, really, you know, deter you from the path. So you really got to believe it. And I really do believe I'm meant to be like a big time streamer. Maybe not huge, maybe not millions of followers, but I would like to think millions of followers. But I know at least 100,000, because I've had that before. So like I said, you just gotta believe in yourself. Don't let these people deter you. Most people don't even know what they want in their life, okay? Don't let people dictate what you should do with your life. They don't even know don't even listen to them. They're probably, with most of their decisions, they're probably also not very happy, okay? So don't let someone who derives their decisions from survival, fear, misery, dictate what you should be doing with your life. They don't even know the first step of theirs. They cannot possibly know anything about what best direction yours would go in. And even me, like, I feel like, okay, like, if I were in someone else's shoes, I would do this, this, and this. But maybe their end goal is different than yours. So that doesn't work for them. It works for you in your mind because your end goal would be X, you know? But their end goal is Y. So, two different end goals, you know? And so, that's where I've learned, like, just focus on yourself. That's all I can say. Mind the business that pays you. Don't focus on the lack. Don't focus on the negatives or anything like that. There's always going to be negatives. There's always going to be a lack if you look for it, you know. But same with the positives. And so when you know, there's I forget what experiment it is, but there is an experiment where they put like a image in a water, and the image in the water was reflected by the crystalline shape of the water structure. The water structure imitated the image. So in my mind, you know, we're partially water. Most of us is water, you know. So what we think resonates in the body is like imagery in a sense, and even then there's experiments showing that words have what do you want to call it, visual frequencies and like visual patterns to them. And like when you, I don't know how to describe it, but anyway, truth be told, I think, you know, the more you focus on the good things, it's not that the bad things don't exist, it's just that you're putting that in your internal world. You're just putting it full of good things, you know. It's like, think of it just like apples, right? You're constantly, instead of replacing the bad apple with another bad apple, you know, you're like, oh, I'm broke, I'm gonna be homeless. Like, you're replacing one bad apple with another bad apple, you know. Whereas there's a source above you. There's a source above you that you can pick the good apples and replace it with the bad apples. A lot of people think there is nothing around them that would be a support source, but that's what people call God and whatever. That's what that is, okay? So when you learn that you don't have to hoard your bad apples and just deal with the bad apples because you think you're not going to get any good apples for a while, when you learn that you deserve good apples and that you will just be given good apples because you deserve it, that takes a lot of reconditioning and rewiring your emotional thought process, regulation, everything. It takes a lot of that. So once you realize, oh, I can just pick a good apple from the source and give it to myself, then you start replacing the bad apples with the good apples, right? The intention, the thought process, the focus. It's focusing on the good things that can come. Yes, you're aware you have bad apples. You're aware. It's there. They're smelly. They're poopy. They're not very pretty, you know. We're all aware we have bad apples. But no sense in focusing on it, because those are meant to be catalysts in positive aspects, you know. When someone really wants to be a gymnast and they really suck at first, if they really believe to their core that they want it, they will find a way to make it happen and do it. And every failure is an opportunity for learning and improvement. And so it's not, failure doesn't really exist at that point. It's just everything is a growth opportunity. It's hard to describe, because I used to think of failure in a different way, but now failure doesn't, like I said, it doesn't exist. If I don't want to do it, then I don't want to do it. Doesn't mean I failed. I just don't feel called to effort, and it requires more willpower to do it, because you're not doing it from here. You're doing it from here logically, thinking, oh, what's going to make others happy? What's going to make mom and dad happy? What's going to make, you know, husband, wife happy? Do it for you. And people are like, yeah, but then the people around me don't love me. Well, you got to start setting boundaries of being yourself, and those are the type of people that will stay. Like, you probably went into relationships, and I've done this before, so I speak from, you know, being done this before, where you aren't fully yourself, and you don't communicate these things. You just have an attachment issue, and you go in just directly being attached, and the miscommunications are that, you know, you're a different person than who you were masking, and who you're masking needs to be the one that needs to be seen, and that's the person that you need to find people for. Friends, family, etc., etc., whatever it looks like to you. So put down the mask, just be authentic, be yourself. The people who shame you are not for you, just know that. The right people for you would never do that to you. They won't poke fun at you, they won't make you feel less, they won't call you funny names or anything like that. You know, you put the boundary down on how you want to be treated, they'll respect that. They will never question it, they will never poke fun at it or test your boundaries. It's just, like, I would never do that to my friend Sierra. I don't even know her boundaries, but I have a level of respect for her that I don't need to know her boundaries. I just know how to be respectful towards my friends, you know. Some people, they don't care about respecting you because you hit their ego, and respect goes out the window because they feel like you're attacking them just by you existing. Those kind of people you will never be able to please, because you could be even nicer to them and they'll be meaner to you because it sets them off that you are confident, beautiful, and nice, or whatever the fuck they're upset about, you know. So I, at this point, am very, very strict about the kind of energy I let in my life, and it's for good reasons, because I want a good life. And when you start associating with negative energies, when you start just letting people bring you down, you'll start focusing on those negatives. You'll start aligning with those negatives. So that's why it's so important to really, really focus on that good energy internally. That goes externally, because the people who want to take advantage of you won't. They won't be able to, because you've got these boundaries now that don't allow them. And people who are, you know, good for your circle, they come in and, you know, just support what you do. And it's a healthy give and take. Non-transactional, which is nice, because for a bit I was dating a lot of narcissists, and that's what confused me, is that they have like a transactional way of love. Like, if you do something, then they have to do it, but like 10 times more, because it's always a competition. And I've had this with friends, with dating partners, and it always confused me, because I just like to do a lot for people. And so they felt like there was an ulterior motive to me doing a lot, but there's not. I just like doing it for people. And so they would try to compete with me, but they would feel less than because they couldn't compete with me, and it would make them feel unworthy. So then they would start taking digs at me and being really rude and like taking jabs, because they were jealous, envious, you know, just a hater. And they didn't like what I embodied, and for them, it's not the same. It's, you do this for me and I'll do it for you. And I think that selflessness is something that a lot of narcissists don't know how to embody, because they're very apathetic. It's always about them, you know. Whereas people who obviously are not apathetic, we understand that there's other people outside of our world, right? So I've learned that I get along well with people who are like myself, non-transactional, which I've learned is a narcissistic trait. So it's just made my life a whole lot easier identifying that. And because I had a friend where it was interesting, but she's no longer my friend for very good reasons, but she was very much narcissistic in that way, and I don't know if it's like a covert narcissist or what. I don't know the deets of it, but it was like no matter what I did, she had to be competing, and especially if it came to like gift giving. And I spotted it earlier on, and I was like, this is interesting. So I stopped giving gifts because I didn't want to get into that thing, and so she would stop giving gifts, and I noticed that pattern, right? And then we were talking, and I was like, yeah, I get in this weird route because like sometimes I think people give me gifts because they want to be my friend. And she jumped in. She's like, not always. And I'm like, weird. Okay. You know, because it felt like she was speaking her truth on that. I don't think she was really my friend because she did a lot of shit, but if you know, you know. But yeah. So nonetheless, don't let these people tear you down. Don't let them That's everything that they want. You succeeding in anything is going to trigger people. People do not like to be triggered, okay? Succeed anyway. Fuck them. And their mom and dad. If you're into that. But no, for real. You gotta be your own hype man until your team comes. Your team will recognize you. You just gotta be so strong about that energy being put out there. You gotta be so confident about it. Even the people that come tear you down, you gotta be like, yeah, well, this energy isn't for you. It's like you're shining your little weirdo light, right? Maybe it's blue, and you're shining your blue light for all the blue lights to see. If you don't shine your light, how are the blue light people gonna find you, right? The red light people will see you and they'll be like, ew. Like, you need to be red or whatever the hell, you know? No, you don't. Be you, and your light group will find you, for real. And that'll be so healing on its own. As long as you are wanting to learn and do better, it'll be a very healing experience. A lot of us will find groups that are enabling, and you got to be very weary of that, you know? But for me, I really base my group of people off of, I hold myself accountable and everything, call myself out a lot. And I always tell them, like, if I'm fucking up, like, please let me know, because I'm not trying to fuck up. I'm trying to do what's right. So just let me know. And the same thing, you know, same thing goes for your group. They're not going to take things personal. We know we fuck up, but we hold each other accountable through love, you know. There's a line. There's a line. Listening to my speechy coo again. You guys are wonderful. Appreciate it. This is just a yappy car vlog, I guess. I'm gonna go home, eat my burger, cook the dogs food while I eat my burger, feed them, start some videos. I saw a video of my brother on TikTok yesterday. I haven't seen my brother for years. He just disowned our family, like, I think when he was like 18, which is fine. I respect it because I understand why. Good for him. I always say, I miss him like crazy. He was the most important person, minus my grandma in my life. He still is. I love him so much. And I miss him. But I'm pretty sure I saw a video of him on TikTok the other day. I think he lives in Canada, which is cool. This lady was at the gym and she was using the trail for the running track in the gym, and this guy was using the inside lane to run the slow lane, but she was trying to use it to walk, and they were going opposite. So she was really upset because she felt like he was trying to edge her, like push her to the edge. I don't think that was the case. I think it was my brother. I'm 150% sure, because if it was my brother, then knowing him, he runs like I do, which is taking the inside trail, because although running is great for your health and shit, we both hate running. We know it needs, like, it's good for your health and stuff, but we want to take the inside path because it seems shorter. And the ADHD, I don't know if anyone has this issue, but the ADHD, like, spatial distancing, you know, that is a problem. So anyway, it's kind of like a nice little sign to see my brother in a video. At least he's still alive. I'm grateful for that. Anywho, we're gonna hop off here. Thank you guys for hanging out. I love y'all. Take care of yourself. Stay amazing. I'll see you guys later. We'll be on stream tonight, so thanks for being wonderful. Hydrate and eat today, okay? Have a good Wednesday. Bye-bye.